Hello, Team 6-1 Social Studies students. This is Mr. Bush, and this is a screencast for Tuesday, October 6th, and for Wednesday, October 7th. Today, during Social Studies class, what we did was we kind of paid attention to catching up from the end of last week and from yesterday, which was Monday the 5th. So at the end of last week, week 4, there was an assignment in Friday's folder that was a question set and reading guide from the lesson set Humans Spread Out. So when students clicked on this reading guide, it opened up a blank version of this reading guide right here. And the one thing that's been special for this reading guide that's been different since the start of the year is students are actually using two sources to answer questions. So the questions at the top from source A will come from Schoology. When they click on source A, they will open up this page. It will send them to a link that they will click on and bring up source A. And what this will do is it will open up a 2.5-page snippet from the textbook, and each orange heading is a set of questions in the reading guide. So the first one, later Stone Age people, matches up with the first orange heading. The next orange heading, what do we know about early human migration, matches up with early human migration. So students will go through and complete that using the reading guide. Then when they get to the two questions that deal with source B, the map of how migrations of Homo sapiens were analyzed, they will go back to Schoology, they will go back to Friday's folder, and they will click on source B, which will bring up this map that students saw last week at least once through the video, and they also may have seen if they were working through the textbook at all last week. So they will utilize this map to complete the questions for source B. And once again, students had last Friday, which was October 2nd, and yesterday, which was Monday the 5th, to complete this activity. And we really wanted to make sure students were done with this. And the reason is, as we go to this week, we go back to our main page, and we go to today's folder, week 5. Today is Tuesday the 6th. Students will complete a 4-question quick check, which is just a multiple choice selection of how humans spread out. And the questions and information for this 4-question quick check come directly from this reading guide. So they can utilize their answers once they have submitted this in order to do their quick check, which is 4 questions, 4 multiple choice questions. That will look like this, maybe. There we go. And students will have 2 attempts at this quick check. So even if they only get 1 out of 4 on the first one, they can take it a second time and improve their score. I will take their highest score. So there are 4 multiple choice questions. If for some reason it doesn't come up when students click on it, just like I did, just refresh your page. Refresh it that way, or highlighting the toolbar and clicking the enter button. Sometimes Schoology just needs to think a little bit. So that was from today, and I know that was a lot of information for today, but just to preview Wednesday and Thursday's assignment, progressively students will complete that question set from last Friday and Monday. They will complete the quick check from today, Tuesday the 6th, and as they go to work on the final part of this lesson set, they will go to Wednesday, where they will find a journal entry of how humans spread out. So students will click on this, and it will open up a doc that looks like this. So the directions are very simple. It says, journal entry, explain how the hunters and gatherers in your story are adapting to the changing environment. And there's a text box there for students to write their responses below. So this will be a continuation of their first journal response. If you recall last week, their journal response was to pretend that they went back to Paleolithic time. They were observing hunter-gatherers and how the discovery of fire was important to them and how they adapted and changed to their environment by moving around. And what this response is asking them to do is to continue to explain different changes and adaptations that early hunters and gatherers made as they moved around the world and they got settled in their small nomadic communities. So because it is a shorter question, the journal response probably might not be as long as the last one, I would say a good solid paragraph. So, somewhere from 4 to 6 sentences would be a suffice answer for this. And we will talk more about grading and expectations and what this journal entry should look like at our live Google Meet on Thursday, which is October 8th. So students will have Wednesday and Thursday to complete this journal entry as we move towards the end of the week. If you have any questions on Wednesday as you go to work and begin on the journal entry, please let me know. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.